Hey guys, so I am in my bathroom right now. I'm going to show you how I get these beautiful curls. They're part heatless, part not. So if you hear any little kids in the background, that would be my 2-year-old and my 10-month-old. It's almost their bedtime and they're just a little crazy right now. So that's why I'm going to make this a quick tutorial. So you can do this on freshly washed damp hair, or you can just dampen your hair yourself. I washed my hair like 2 days ago, so I don't really need to wash it. I'm going to use some leave-in conditioner because my hair is a little bit dry. You want your hair to be about 90% dry. You don't want it to be soaking wet. So I'm just going to dampen it up. Now, if you have curls that will not stay, I do recommend doing a mousse before you do your braids. So I'm using this one, it's from Aveda. It's honestly the only mousse I have. And I'm just gonna put this in my hand and just kind of distribute this on each side. Then I'm gonna part my hair down the center and I'm just gonna split my hair into 2 sections. So the section that I'm not working with, I'm just gonna put up into a clip. Now for the section that I am working with, I'm just going to split this into 2 sections. I'm just going to use my finger, but just split it all the way to the back of your neck. So with this hairstyle, it is literally just 4 Dutch braids to begin with. If you don't know how to do a Dutch braid, I'm here to show you real quick how to do one.
So divide your hair into 3 equal sections. Start with the back section, cross it under the middle section. With the front section, cross it under the middle section as well. With the back section, grab a section of hair right next to it, add it into the back section, cross them both underneath that middle strand. Do the same with the front, add in a section of hair right next to it, cross them both under the middle strand. Add in a section of hair to your back section, combine them, cross them both underneath that middle section of hair. Do the same with the front strand, add in a section of hair to it, cross them underneath that middle section of hair. And then you just keep doing this, adding in hair, crossing it under, adding in hair, crossing it under. It's the same repetition all the way. So if you can do a French braid, you can 100% do a Dutch braid. And if you can't do either, then I hope you'll practice because these braids are awesome and they give the most beautiful curls. So now with my other section of hair, I'm doing another Dutch braid, and here's what they look like. And look at that transition. Here is all 4 braids. You can see they are not perfect. I would never wear this out, but it's okay because we're just going to sleep.
So I know these aren't the most symmetrical braids. They're different thicknesses, but that's okay. So if you are someone who tosses and turns and their hair gets really frizzy at night, you could always sleep with like a scarf over your hair or a shower cap or something to protect your hair from frizzing. Mine doesn't personally get frizzy, so I'm actually a really heavy sleeper. I don't even think I move when I fall asleep. So I'm gonna go to sleep, and I can't wait to show you guys what these look like and how I spruce them up to make them look even more magical. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Alright, so it is the next day. I've already done my makeup. I'm ready for the day, so now we just need to take out our braids.
You can see here, my hair did not get frizzy. It stayed into place really well. Didn't have any troubles. Wasn't uncomfortable for me. I really love sleeping in braids. I just love the outcome of a braid. French braid, Dutch braid, it's so beautiful. And I have to do a side part because I feel like I look better with a side part, especially with how bad my roots are right now.
So now I'm going to go in with a heat protectant because we are going to go in with a curling iron. So while I'm letting that dry, I'm going to show you guys the curling iron that I use. This is actually really old. They don't even make this anymore. It's a Bellamy, and I believe it's a 1/2 inch wand. So you could use a 1/2 inch wand. You could also use a chopstick wand. So I'm going to give you 2 links down below in my description box for you guys to check out if you don't have one of these already. I highly recommend if you want like really tight spirally curls. So you notice with my curls, it's really beautiful up top, and then towards the end where I couldn't really braid them, they're kind of straight. So that's what the curling iron is for. We're going to make this look really natural and just like it's our natural curls. So aside from curling my ends, I like to take this wand and just do random pieces throughout. And I'm not grabbing a big section. So I'm just going to wrap it tightly around the wand.
So these 4 Dutch braids are like the foundation of our curls. Could you imagine using this iron all the way around your head? Because I couldn't. It would take probably over an hour for my hair.
Any pieces that look like they may have loosened up a little bit or didn't get braided as tightly, I'm going to curl those.
So while we are still using an iron, we're not using it on every single strand, so it's minimizing the heat damage to our hair.
So that looks pretty good. So now I'm just going to take my ends and just wrap them around the barrel.
So I know I showed this in the beginning, but do make sure you're using a heat protectant because you don't want to fry your ends. Make sure that your iron is not at a super high temperature either.
So here's what this side looks like, and now we're going to do this side.
So growing up, my best friend had the prettiest, most natural, beautiful curls I'd ever seen. I was so jealous that I actually asked my mom to give me a perm, which she did. This was like 3rd or 4th grade. I went to school the next day, got called a poodle by a girl named Piper. Don't be a Piper.
Here is what my curls look like. I haven't touched them. I've just curled them. So what I like to do is just kind of take my fingers and very gently kind of spread the curls apart. Not all of them, just some of them. We don't want to loosen them up too much, but we want to break them up a little bit. And I just kind of shake them out. And that's really it. I love how curly and beautiful these curls are. I'll show you what they look like second day on me. They are so beautiful. They literally look like mermaid waves, like I just appeared out of the water. So I'm gonna show you guys a close-up and just a full 360 of what these look like.
So my hair is very fine. It's really straight. So the fact that I can pull off these curls for 2 to 3 days is a miracle, and I love it. I love feeling that I have curly hair. If you have curly hair, please know how envious I am because it is absolutely stunning.
These definitely give me Carrie Bradshaw, Shakira vibes. I've shown a video in the past where I've done this with French braids, but I feel like 4 Dutch braids is just a game changer. I can literally make these last 2 to 3 days. So it's great. So that is the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you guys in my next one. Don't forget to let me know what other kind of videos you want to see. Mwah! Bye guys. Can you say bye? Bye bye. Bye bye. I love you. Bye bye. I love you. Oh, baby giggles.